Hey guys, what's up? It's Scott Clark with Scooter Media, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the budget-friendly Comica Vimo C 2.4 GHz dual-channel mini wireless microphones. Let's get into it. The Vimo C mics are super compact and portable and are great for capturing good quality audio. They're also very budget-friendly and yet packed with features. The audio you are hearing right now is being recorded using the Vimo C mic right here. This video is not sponsored, however, Comica did send me these microphones to review. No money has changed hands, and I will be giving my honest and unbiased review on them. The Vimo C mics are super lightweight and portable, as I mentioned. They come in a very convenient padded zip-up case that carries the mics, the receiver, the charging case, and all of the accessories. The two mics are about the size of my baby finger, measuring 16 millimeters by 20 millimeters by 50 millimeters, and weigh only 13 grams each. The receiver is slightly larger and is about the size of my thumb, measuring 17 millimeters by 26 millimeters by 50 millimeters, and weighs 19 grams. The charging case, or back case as they call it, holds the two mics and receiver and measures 31 millimeters by 63 millimeters by 80 millimeters and weighs 90 grams. Everything seems to be made out of plastic, but the overall build quality is good, and I am a big fan of the design. As soon as you open the charging case, you can see the 4 charging indicator lights that show how much of a charge is left. When you remove the mics and receiver, they automatically turn on and are ready to go. When finished, you just put them back into the charging case and they automatically turn off, which is very convenient. Taking a look at the receiver, there's a display on the front of it that indicates the mode you're in, being mono, stereo, or safety, as well as the amount of battery left in the receiver. Then below that are indicators for each of the microphones that show signal strength, volume, and battery life of each of the mics. On the right-hand side, there's the 3.5mm audio output port to connect the receiver to a camera, etc. And below that is the power/mode button, which when short pressed will cycle through the modes, and when long pressed will power on and off the receiver. On the back, there's a belt-style clip to clip the receiver onto something. The clip is also compatible with camera hot shoe or cold shoe mounts to put on top of a camera as shown here. On the left-hand side, there is a USB-C port for charging or monitoring the audio by plugging in headphones to the supplied adapter. Below that is a button for each microphone for volume adjustment, pairing, and display rotation. Short press for volume adjustment and long press for display rotation. The mics do come paired, but if for some reason you need to repair them, there are instructions in the manual. On the bottom of the receiver is the charging contacts. Taking a look now at one of the mics or transmitters, as they call it, the front of it has a status indicator that will blink blue when it's not paired to the receiver, will show blue when it is paired to the receiver, will show green when the denoise feature is turned on, and will show red when muted. The microphone itself is located on top of the transmitter, and there is an included wind muff that can be attached to the mic to cut down on wind noise when outside or in any other breezy conditions. There is nothing on the right-hand side, and on the back is the same belt-style clip as the receiver that can be clipped to a shirt, tie, jacket, etc. On the left-hand side, there is the power/muting button, short press to turn mute on and off, and long press to power the transmitter on and off. Below that is the denoise/pairing button, short press to turn the denoise on and off, and long press for pairing. On the bottom of the transmitter is the USB-C charging port as well as the charging contacts. I'm a really huge fan of the size and portability of these mics, and it's so nice to know that I can just throw this little pack into my camera bag and know that I can capture good quality audio wherever I go. The ease of use with these is fantastic as well, which we will talk about shortly. The most important thing with a microphone is the audio quality, and I've been very impressed with the overall quality of the Vimo C microphones, especially for the price, which again we will talk about soon. If you're someone that relies on using the audio directly from the camera or the audio straight from your phone, then using these little mics will improve your audio greatly. Here's an example of me inside with normal room noise using the audio from the camera, and I'm approximately 2 feet away from the camera. And now here's the audio using the Comica Vimo C mic, again inside with normal room noise. Alright guys, I've made my way outside. We're now just using the audio straight from the camera outside with just the ambient noise from around here. I'm about 1.5 feet, 2 feet away, and this is what it sounds like coming straight from the camera audio. Alright, and now here's an example of me using the Vimo C microphone, and the audio is so much better than it was just coming straight from the camera audio. The audio in a video is more important than the video itself in most cases. If the audio is terrible and the video is great, chances are people will not watch the video. However, if the audio is great and the video isn't the greatest, people seem to be more forgiving and will sit through it. So it is very important to ensure you're getting good quality audio. I think one of the biggest features with this microphone, with it being a wireless microphone, is that you can walk so far away from the camera. That's me way over here in the corner. And I really like the fact that I can get so far away from the camera. I find if you're using the audio straight from the camera, you have to be directly in front of it to get any kind of quality audio, and even then it's not the greatest. Whereas this, I can walk as far away as I need to, up to 200 meters or approximately 650 feet, and still get great quality audio. And as you guys could see in that shot there, I was pretty far away from the camera. We're almost back now, and the audio should have stayed nice, crisp, and clean that whole time. There are also 3 recording mode features when using the mics. The first being mono, and in this case it records to both right and left channels, so there is no separation of the audio channels. The second is stereo, and in this case it records only to one channel when using one mic. So when using both microphones, if you do want to separate the audio, you would use the stereo mode, and each mic will be recorded to one side each. The final mode is safety mode, and this records one channel at the level that you set it at, while also recording another channel with a lower volume or gain. This is basically giving you a backup recording on one of the channels in case the volume that was set was too loud and peaked. You can pretty much guarantee that you'll have usable audio on one of the channels, which I think is a great built-in feature. And while this is how I will generally use the mics with a camera setup like this, they can also be used for phones and computers as well. The battery life for the Vimo C is up to 20 hours, and it does support charging while in use. The charge time is 2 hours for the transmitters, receiver, as well as the charging case, so they each take approximately 2 hours to charge from dead. One thing I do want to mention is that these do need to be paired with the receiver to work. Some of the competitors' microphones can record to the mic or transmitter itself, while these do not. They must run through the receiver and then be plugged into the camera or phone, etc. to record. As I mentioned earlier, one of the things I really appreciate about the Vimo C is the ease of use. Straight out of the box, they were charged, they were paired, I took them out of the charging case, and they were turned on and ready to go. I literally had to plug the receiver into the camera, clip on the mic, and I was done and ready to start shooting. And when time is money, this is super handy to be able to be up and running so quickly. Any adjustment to volume, modes, muting, denoise, etc. are all easily done with the single push button options. For instance, if I want to turn the volume down, I can just hit the button on the side of the receiver to cycle through the 4 volume options. If I want to mute the mic, I just press the mute button once and then press it again to unmute it. Everything is very intuitive and easy to use. The Comica Vimo C comes with the padded zip-up case, the charging case, the receiver, 2 transmitters, 2 wind muffs, a 3.5mm TRS to TRRS audio cable, a 3.5mm TRS to TRS audio cable, a 2-in-1 charging/monitoring adapter cable, a 3-in-1 charging cable, a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, the user manual, and the warranty card. It does not include the actual charging brick, which is becoming the norm nowadays, so you'll need to use your phone charger or some sort of USB charging device. Now, with everything that I've just mentioned up to this point and all of the features that are included in these mini wireless mics, how much do they cost? The Comica Vimo C dual channel wireless microphones are being released to the public today and cost $139 US, and in my opinion, that is a great price for all that you're getting in this little package. I'll leave a link in the description below for anyone that would like to purchase the Vimo C mics. In summary, I think the Vimo C mics are great mini microphones, and I'll definitely be keeping them in my camera bag for any time I need good quality audio. Overall, I've been extremely happy with the quality, performance, and price of the mics. I would like to say a quick thank you to Comica for sending me the mics for this review, and if there are any other companies that would be interested in collaborating with me, my details will be in the description below. If you've made it this far and found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, as it really does make a difference, and I would love to have you join me on this YouTube journey. Also hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything on this channel. I recently did a video reviewing the WeLight SO5 pocket size RGB lights, which are another great must-have for creatives to throw in their camera bag. If you're interested in checking that out, please click on the link right here. Thanks for watching today's video. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.